You know what? I don't have time for this. Alright, let's check this out. It says here it should be done in 6 minutes. Now, last video was really long. Let's make this one really short and finish it before this pasta is done. Alright, welcome to the Power of Creation. My name is Sebastian and today we'll take a look at every single tool that you can find here between the timeline and the projects panel. Let's get right into it. Alright, first we have a selection tool here. Shortcut is the V key. You should remember this shortcut since you'll be using it a lot. It's used for, as its name says, selecting things. You'll use it mostly to select clips in your timeline and move them around. We've done only the first one and the water is already boiling. Better step it up. Next up are track select forward and track select backwards tools. You can switch between them by long clicking on this icon. You always switch between tools like that. Or you can use shortcut keys A for forward selection or Shift plus A for backward selection. Forward tool selects all the clips on the timeline from the point where you're clicking forward, including the one you clicked on, while the backward tool does it in the other direction. Cool thing is, you can hold Shift key while having this tool selected and it will enable you to select only clips in the chosen track. Moving on to this next group. First one is Ripple Edit tool, shortcut B. This one is used to trim your clips while also moving the clip next to it in to fill the gaps. For example, I trim this clip here and all the next ones will move the same amount to the right. If I use this tool in the beginning, it will trim the beginning of this clip, but also move it all together to the same position. Second one is Rolling Edit tool, shortcut N. It's also used for trimming purposes. But this one moves the in point of the first clip while also moving the out point of the second clip. And the third one is the Rate Stretch tool, shortcut R. We already talked about it in the previous video. It's used for changing the speed of the clip. Oh shit. Steering? How do you pronounce that actually? Alright, let's move on. Next is the Razor tool, shortcut C. If you're starting, remember this one also, since you'll be switching between Selection tool and Razor tool quite a lot. I'd say they are the most important keyboard shortcuts for you as the beginner. C and V, remember those. Razor tool does precisely what its name says. It razors or cuts the clips wherever you press in half. If you hold Shift while doing this, it will cut all clips in all tracks. Moving on to Slip and Slide tools. We talked about the Slip tool already in one of the previous videos. It gives you the possibility to pan the source footage inside the clip. It actually slides the in and out point of the footage while maintaining its duration. The other one, Slide tool, makes you move the clip right or left, but it's dependent of the previous and the next clip. You can move forward until the end of the next clip or backward until the beginning of the previous clip. Next are the shape tools. With these you can create shape layers on your timeline. You have preset rectangle or Eclipse tools, or you can create a custom shape tool using the pen tool. Now I won't go into details about working with shapes and why they are used, just for you to know that they are here. Oh, pasta's almost done, so better hurry up. Here we have hand and zoom tool. Hand tool, shortcut H, is used for moving around on your timeline or on your source panel. I normally don't use it on timeline since you can move around faster with the mouse and scrolling. But on the source panel it's quite useful when you're zoomed in on the screen to see more details. You can switch to hand tool with H and move around pretty easy. The other one is zoom tool, shortcut Z. Now to be honest, I've never used it. It's for zooming in by default or out by holding Alt key on your timeline. You can do both of these by using your mouse and scrolling while holding the Alt key. I don't know, you'd maybe use it if you don't use the mouse. And the last one are type and vertical type tool, which, you guessed it, is used for typing on your timeline and adding text layers, either horizontal or vertical. Now, working with text is the subject for another video, which will come out in the future. And I think that's all of them. Yep, we are done. Now let's check the pasta. Perfect, just in time. Alright, I hope this was useful to you and will make you understand basics in Premiere Pro. And if you already knew all of this, maybe I made you remember some things which you already forgot about. If so, go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. What the... When the heck did you show up? Alright, need to finish it here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. How in the world can you be so stupid? That's my food. Well, it doesn't say anywhere it's yours. It was on a table. I eat what's on the table. It's not my fault it was on a table.